Hey there, my name's Salim Malouf, and today I'm moving to Virginia. This is the first time I do this kind of vlog format, and honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with it. I'm more used to creating content that is geared towards marketing and social media, but there's always a first time for everything, and hopefully, this video takes you on the journey of driving all the way from California to Virginia. Waking up next to this every day has been really refreshing. I've always lived in urban settings, even in Lebanon. I got used to all buildings around me, and when I first landed here in the US, it was quickly apparent to me that unless you live inside a big city, space here is abundant and people like having enough breathing room. In Lebanon, every building is stacked next to each other, and it's similar here in the big cities like Chicago or San Francisco. At least those are the big cities that I've already visited. But everywhere else, the American people, they like having room to breathe. So we're almost done packing. This is gonna be a nice trip. We're gonna stop in 5 cities. We're going from here, Lincoln, California, to Salt Lake City, Utah, and then to Sydney, Nebraska, Kansas City, Kansas, and then Louisville, Kentucky, and then from Louisville all the way to Glen Allen and Virginia. Honestly, I don't know how vloggers do it, but this is my only chance to share this journey with you guys, and hopefully it's gonna be a fun one. See ya. We took our first stop in Fernley, in Nevada. Nice, lovely place. Very hot. The drive here was smooth. California and Donner Pass is all full of snow, all hills. But when it comes to Nevada, it's just straight flatlands. Everything's hot. everything's dead. So hopefully our next stop is more interesting. This is our first gas stop since we left Lincoln. We're here in Winnebago, Nevada. A lot of interesting names. A lot of them are Native American. The road between Fernley and here was empty. Like a whole lot of nothing. Just open plains, no greenery, no sights, just nothing. Our next stop is going to be in Elko to get a nice late lunch. Hopefully see you soon. Bye-bye. Day 2. Yesterday we arrived here at Salt Lake City. We had a couple of stops. Last time I checked in, we're at Winnemucca, and then we went for late lunch, early dinner in Elko, and that was a very unfortunate decision because we suffered through the night because of the food. It wasn't good, and we reached Salt Lake City around 12. So today we have an early start. We're gonna be headed towards Wyoming and then Nebraska. Salt Lake City and Utah in general have some of the best mountain ranges I've ever seen. It is cold, but it's beautiful. It's all blue. We're almost done with Wyoming. We're gonna soon cross the state line to Nebraska. After we left Rock Springs, we landed in Laramie. We got some really cheap gas, and we went to the Iron Skillet and had a really nice meal. Much better than the one we had yesterday. And as a treat, we indulged with some dessert to compensate for yesterday. And now we're heading towards Ogallala in Nebraska, which is going to be our stop for today. Hopefully we'll get before dark there. Yesterday we got to our room around midnight. It was a bit rough, but this time we'll get a chance to wind down, get some good rest, and hopefully we'll get an early start tomorrow. Day 3.
Yes, day 3.
Day 3. We had a good night's sleep here in Ogallala, Nebraska. Today we'll be getting off of I-80, going down south. Hopefully I'll get the chance to meet some of my relatives here in Nebraska. And see you soon. Day 4. We had a really good night's sleep. Yesterday I passed and visited some family We passed through Kansas City. We managed to pass through traffic at a nice pace. Reach our destination before sundown. That's right?
Yeah.
We got there before sundown.
Yep.
So today we're heading out to St. Louis. Hopefully we don't hit morning traffic. We got out of Louisville, Kentucky, and now we're headed to West Virginia. I just thought this background was interesting to talk a bit. It's really nice here. In the US, you can't really go to the side of the road. You have to go to a rest area, and that is the rest area. Yeah, it's been an interesting drive, uneventful, not much happening, just the way I like it. The only time we hit some traffic these 4 days was today in Louisville, but that was fine. We're headed tomorrow to Virginia, and hopefully it's gonna be a start of something great. Morning, day 5, last day, home stretch, right? Yeah. I don't know what's up with West Virginia, but all the lodging is super expensive, and today we stayed somewhere that hasn't been really that great. It was more expensive than the fancy, nice hotel we stayed in yesterday. We passed through the Cracker Barrel yesterday. It was really nice. Had a nice meal. And today we're heading to Virginia. Hopefully we have some time along the way to see the sights. But yep, almost there. Audio ads on a gas pump.
Does it have a mute button?
The agreement includes a significant amount of titles, and it will run through 2026. It comes just a few weeks
Can't
after
believe this. Audio ads. My God. Well, we're going through West Virginia, and as you can see, the falls are around, behind me. It's been a lot of mountain roads, a lot of coal plants, and a lot of rundown towns. We're making our way. Hopefully soon we'll be in Virginia. Home stretch, less than an hour and a half away from Richmond. We're in Virginia now. We passed West Virginia. A lot of Route 60 was mountainous roads, really tough roads, not very well maintained, but we got through it. We're almost there. Finally here. Well, technically I'm recording this around a week and a half after I arrived at Short Pump right outside of Richmond. As you can notice, the beard is gone. After 5 days and 2,750 miles of driving across the US, I was ready to settle down in a nice place unpack, and get some rest. And this place is really nice. I'm glad I got this opportunity with this company here in Virginia. And hopefully maybe soon, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you can figure out what company this is. Moving forward, given that my personal town has shrunken down, I heard that happens when you get a job. And I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do about videos. I really wanna keep this going. I know a lot of people would be interested in hearing about stories of Lebanese people here in the US, and lucky for everyone, this company has a lot of Lebanese expats who recently left Lebanon, so maybe I can catch some of their stories, share them with you. In the first video I had told everyone that I'm an industrial engineer, worked 6 years in the industry, but what I didn't tell you is those who don't follow me on LinkedIn for my other like professional stuff. I work in marketing now, and I understand how content works on these platforms. Trying to grow a YouTube channel is not easy. And you have a really tough decision you have to make. You either want to make content that you like or content that the algorithm likes. Given that I'm not trying to make money out of this and I'm really treating this as a passion project and as something that might grow into a revenue stream couple of years down the line, who knows. I'm gonna try as much as I can to make content that I want to make instead of making content that is algorithm driven, that is trend driven, and is just based on quirky thumbnails and headlines that people might want to click. So if you want to help me out, I would love it if you share my videos with the people around you. Anyone who's interested in hearing my story and story of other Lebanese here around me in the US. And if you enjoy pop culture, gaming, and the internet overall, you might want to stick around because I'm planning to do some type of content around that. And when I talk about gaming, I'm not talking about gameplays, more like showcases, essays, talking about what games I'm playing, why I love games, and what I love about them. And for those who are internet veterans, this is a brown couch. So like every time at the end of the video, I'm gonna ask you to like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I see you in the next one.